See where we are at. So, welcome. And let's hope we can get a new perspective, a new way of looking at things, brighten ourselves up, release tension, and just feel good at this point in the day. So standing nice and tall, feel your feet on the ground, take a look at the feet, maybe have a little bit of a walk, sometimes just to feel the feet. Lift the shoulders up, breathing into the nostrils. Hold and squeeze, and then out through the mouth. Good, and again, breathing in. Hold and squeeze, and out through the mouth. Good, and hold, lift them really high, hold the breath in, and out through the mouth. Good, just roll the shoulders back a few times. Really feels like I need to do that today, a few times. Whoa, yeah, enjoy that release we're getting in the shoulders, and then forwards a few times. Let the knees bend a little bit as well. Yeah, free yourself up, free up the shoulders. Okay, and then let's take these little sweeps with the right hand on the left shoulder, sweep to the right hip, right across the body, cross lateral, reconnecting. Whoa, yeah, I can feel that happening. Left hand on right shoulder. Sometimes feel just a little kind of shiver of energy. Doing this, it's just, yeah, all starts to happen again. And let's get them moving a little bit more quickly with our cross crawl. So we're going to lift the knee, meet it with the opposite hand, keep it light, keep it bright. Even if you feel a little bit tired at the beginning, just keeping it bright, keeping the weight on the front of the foot, on the ball of the foot, keeps that a little bit more springy. And then extending the leg and meeting it with the opposite hand. Breathe all the time. Feel that the mind and the body are coming into contact and harmonizing and coordinating. Yeah. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe in and out through the nostrils. Good. And out to the side. Take the leg out to the side. The opposite arm goes over the head. So we really get a lovely curve in the right side of the body and the left side of the body. The ribs are opening up, the wings are opening up, breathing all the time, in and out through the nostrils. Keep that breath smooth and steady and even. You can use the Ujjayi breath, the ocean breath, and then we're going to bring the knee up and take the elbow, the opposite elbow, to try and get to the other side of the knee. So we're getting ourselves really small, lifting the knee really high. Again, keep it quite bright and lively. Breathe, warming and limbering and coordinating. And now we're going to open up. So the knee lifts and the hip opens out to the side. The elbow lifts and opens out the shoulder to the side. So again, opening up diagonally across the body. Trying to open. Breathe in and out through the nostrils. Yeah, you can move a bit more slowly with this one, moving and breathing. Good. And let's finish with the last one for now anyway. So we're going to put the weight on the right foot, take the left foot behind. So you're looking at the sole of the foot, give a little slap. I almost missed it then, so the arm comes over the head. And you keep the weight on the ball of the foot, so keeping it very springy, and smile. That's definitely part of this one, is smiling and enjoying our kind of silliness. Yeah. Okay. And come to a stop. Just see how you feel now. A little bit more energy moving around. A little bit more tension release. Let's come into a half breath now, just to release any of the rubbish there. Breathing in, lift the arms up through the nostrils and out through the mouth. Let's repeat that again. Just going to make sure we're all here. Good. And again, breathing in through the nostrils and out through the mouth. Let the knees bend, let the arms swing. Keep swinging the arms and come up, breathing in, out through the mouth. Let the arms swing. And again, breathing in One more, out through the mouth. Nice and strong. Let's just stand still. Just check your feet again, feet hips width apart. I'm just going to look at this neck now. So going to just move in one plane at a time, breathing in through the nostrils, soften the knees. And as you breathe out, you're going to take the nose to look over the left shoulder. Keep dropping the shoulders down. Keep the head where it is, breathe in again through the nostrils. Take the head a little bit further around, keep dropping the shoulders down. Standing nice and tall, keep opening the chest. One more breath in. On the out breath, bringing the face back to center. This is a more subtle movement, breathing in through the nostrils. And on the out breath, take the nose to look over the right shoulder. Keep dropping those shoulders down. As if there's weights on the shoulders. Really opening the left side of the neck here. Breathing in through the nostrils. Taking the eyes and the nose and the head a little bit further around. Just a slightly deeper twist. Without force or strain. Breathing all the time. Breathe in again. And take the face to the front again. Breathing in. To the nostrils, bring the right ear down on the out breath, bring the right ear down to the right ear. So we're lengthening again through the left side of the neck. Soften the knees, be aware of the rest of the body. Feel that length, feel the shoulder dropping down, almost feeling like the left ear is being lifted up as well. So to be very delicate and careful with this neck, use the inhale to lift the head back up. And the exhale, let that left ear fall down to the left shoulder, dropping the right shoulder so we lengthen to the right side of the neck. Looking forward, directly forwards with the face, breathing in. On the out breath, dropping the shoulders down. Use the inhale to lift the head up. And the exhale, let the chin fall to the chest. Let the knees soften and bend a little bit. So we're really letting the back of the body relax. Back of the neck, you really feel this in the back of the neck. Breathe deeply. Let's just maybe take an exhale through the mouth here, just to release and lengthen the neck a bit more. In through the nostrils, make some sound as you breathe out. Use the inhale to lift your head up, lift the chest, breathe out. Breathing in, lift the chin, so you're opening the front of the throat, looking up to the ceiling, taking the shoulders back, so we're opening the chest and the front of the throat, this whole area, as if you're breathing into that throat area as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, feel the chin is lifting and the shoulders are falling away. One more breath in. And on the out breath, bring the face back to center. So really much longer and more open here. Whole face feels more alive. Okay. We're going to move and make some sound here again for releasing, coming into a more calm and focused place. So let's take the hands to the heart center first of all, breathing in and breathing out. Point the fingers down to the floor. As you breathe in, open the hands up to the top. And as you come down, we're going to chant the mantra Om. Om. Through the heart center, still pointing the fingers to the ground, and then breathing in. Open the hands up wide, bring the hands up, look up at the hands, and then it's As the hands come to the center, we're closing the mouth, making that as you point to the ground. Let the hands open as your in-breath comes in. Last one, bring the hands together, look up at the hands, and let the hands come apart. Just see how that feels, connecting heaven and earth. And this body is that instrument for doing that. We're going to start actually the back of the mat. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Put the feet in a little V shape and there's space between the heels there. We're going to step forward first of all with the right foot. Take a breath in, weight on the left. Big step forward with the right foot. How does that feel? Let's get these hips swiveled so they're facing the front of the mat. Breathing in, lift the arms up. You can bring the palms together above the head. Let's try that for a change. If you want to, actually, you can even make this little Jupiter mudra, interlinking the fingers with the the pointing fingers, the index fingers pointing up, if you want to get that more intense kind of extension. In breath, out breath, bending into that right knee. In fact, we're going to move with this one. So breathing in, lifting up the chest, fingers pointing to the sky, breathing out, sinking down. As that right knee comes forwards, pushing back into that left heel, the back heel, breathing in. Lifting the chest, filling the body with air, breathing out, bending into that right knee. Keep the chest elevated, keep the hips level. Really think about the right hip coming back and pushing forward with that left hip. Strong body. Really think about the base of the body. The Mula Bandha, the pelvic floor is strong here to support you, breathing in to lift up. And let's just come into the posture now and hold all the time, thinking about the hip position. Also all of this whole position, the position of the hips being level and strong, pointing the tailbone down, strong belly, lifted chest, front of the body is really long, whole body is long. Breathe, pushing that left heel back, breathe. Sink a little deeper. Use the inhale to come up, straighten the legs, breathing out, lower the arms down. Let's come into a forward bend over that right leg. You can come with holding the back if you want to support yourself a bit more on the back, or extend it. Breathing in, breathing out, coming over that leg. Soften the knee slightly as you come forward and let the fingers touch the ground, either side of that foot. And just take it easy first of all. Just find a position where it's okay. I'm not kind of, getting uncomfortable yet. So once you've got a steady connection with the earth, then breathe in, lengthen, lift the chest, and breathing out, lengthening that right leg, bringing the body down towards the leg. Just feel the leg is lengthening in both directions. So the foot is pushing into the ground, and that right hip, the right sitting bone, is lifting up into the ceiling. A lovely long leg, creating length, creating space in this leg. And the breath supporting that movement, assisting that movement and that space creation. So bending that right knee, slowly bring yourself up to standing, bend into that front knee a lot, the right knee, and spring back to the back of the mat. Give the legs a little shake with the feet on the ground. Breathe. Maybe have a little shimmy with the shoulders as well. That always feels good to reset. Weight on the right foot. Take a big step forward with the left. Big warrior step. Creep the foot forward a bit more if you need a bit more. If you feel that you've got a bit more length in you there. Position of the hips. Right hip forward, left hip back. Strong legs. Breathing in, lift the arms up. Bring the hands together. You can make this little pointing fingers if you want to. Lifting the chest. Breathe in. Breathing out, bending into that left knee. Taking that right heel, pushing that right heel back into the floor. Use the inhale to lift up. Exhale, bending into that left knee. It's a really strong position. It really has a lot of conviction in it. Breathing out, sinking down, breathing in, lifting up, lengthening, filling the body with air. Breathing out. Breathing in. So we're really lengthening almost in these three different directions. The legs, the feet and their connection with the earth, and these hands together, this point of the fingers. Really making this lovely, extended, expanded body. Breathing in. Last time, breathing out, sinking down. Let's take a breath here. Really think about the posture of the body. Think about the hips, the buttocks working, the soles of the feet not gripping, but feeling the ground, feeling your connection with the ground, feeling yourself stable. Use the inhale to come up, lower the arms on the exhale. Now for our forward bend, holding the back or inhaling, exhaling, coming over this leg, making connection with the ground. Take a moment there just to adjust to that. No pushing or forcing here needed. Breathe in. Just lengthening and creating space. Lengthen that left leg. Breathe out, let the body relax down. If we just focus on the breath, on lengthening that out breath, the body will just respond. It will just relax, give you more space, ease the tension. It's putting trust. The body needs your, you need to put, gain some trust from your body so it knows that you're not going to push or force it to do something. You're working with it, harmoniously with the body, talking to the body through the breath. Now bending that left knee and just slowly uncurl to standing. Again, bend into that left knee and spring back to the back of the mat. Let's shake the legs a little bit. And just take a moment to reset. And we'll just come into a little Tai Chi twist just to loosen everything up before we come into our next posture. It's going to be quite a strong one. So knees are bent. We'll just loosen everything, letting the arms swing around the body. Back of the hands, smack into the lower back. Breathe, loosen. Enjoy the space around you, as well as the space that you're creating inside your body. So we have space around us. Enjoy it. Breathe. And slowly come to a stop. Okay. So balance and warrior. It's got to be warrior 3. Let's put the weight onto the right foot. Spread the toes. Bring the knee above the ankle and start to take the weight over the front of the body. So start to bring the chest forwards and start to lift the back leg, pointing the toe or pushing the heel back. Taking the hands forward. Again, we can make this mudra again, very strong with the interlinking fingers and pointed index fingers for the Jupiter mudra. Jupiter, planet of expanse, expansiveness. Let us expand and breathe. Feel your balance. Enjoy your balance. Make it dynamic. Breathe deeply. Feel your power and your strength. One more breath in and release the arms and bring your foot back to the ground. Give the legs a little shake, reset. Give the shoulders a little shake. Out through the mouth. Okay. Weight onto the right. Left foot, I think. Weight onto the left foot. Coming into standing, strong. Start to lift the right foot. Start to take the arms forward. Again, make this mudra if you want to with the pointed finger. Looking down at the ground, extending the hands forward, pointing the toe or pushing the heel. You can always have a change with that. Really daring to lean forwards and even out that line. So it's a lovely long line from the fingers to the toe or the heel, depending on your position of your ankle. And dare to ungrip your toes. Breathe deeply, dig deep. One more breath in and release on the out breath. Yeah. Shake the legs. Shake the arms. Let's rotate the wrists a little bit. Free them up. And the elbows kind of join into, and we go the other direction with the wrists and the elbows, the whole arms. Just finding a little bit of a more fluid, easy movement to counteract that very strong, powerful movement. Okay, starry hands too. Very nice for freeing up the tension. Okay. Then standing. Feet hips width apart, lift the toes, place them down. Lift the heels, place them down. We're going to just get into a bit more balancing and breathing. So, movement and breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Fingers point down. Breathing in, lift the arms up, lift the heels off the ground. Lift the arms up, bring the hands together, turn the hands come down, the heels come down slowly. See if you can do this in time with your breath. Keep your mind focused. So you can keep your mind focused on many different things with this. You could focus on your breath. You could focus on the line that your fingertips are tracing around your body. You could focus on the polarities. So you could focus on that. The inhale being strong and vital, and the exhale being soft and quiet. So we can just really feel that and all the other polarities that go with that, the masculine, the feminine, the light and the dark, the sun and the moon. Anything you want to feel here, you can just really get into feeling those extremes so that you can really find within those An integration of those things, an integration and a middle way. One more, breathing in. Really lift the heels high, extend, and slowly breathe out. The arms are floating down. It's very easy, very soft. Bring the heels back down to the earth. Feel your feet sinking into soft earth. Beautiful. Okay. So let's try a nice strong posture. A chair. So check your feet. Feel your connection with the ground. Good. Have a little bounce on the heels to feel that connection. Kick up a bit of energy for your chair. Let your heels just bounce a little bit. Knees are nice and soft, but not bent. They're not locked, they're not bent. It's kind of soft. Breathing in, lift the arms above the head. Extend the arms up. Lengthen the body. Keep that length as you sit back into your chair, your invisible chair behind you. Keep your neck in line with your arms. So extending the fingers up and forwards and upwards in this diagonal, and extending the sitting bones back. So we're really making our back really long and strong, supported with the abdominals. Strong legs are working. We're not gripping the toes. We're deepening our breath to fuel us and to encourage us. In and out through the nostrils. Use the inhale to come up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Take a moment just to shake the legs, reset, shake the shoulders. Breathe in through the nostrils, sigh out through the mouth. We're going to go again. Okay, 2 chairs. Breathing in, lift the arms up. Extend up, breathing out. Sitting back into that chair. How does it feel the second time? Maybe you go a bit lower. Maybe you find it, you're a bit stronger because you familiarize yourself. But keep that breath moving. This will energize. This will energize. Feel the feelings without judging. It's heat, it's energy. Intensity, breathing in, lifting up. Straighten up, breathing out, arms come down. And it's great when it's over. That's good. There's not going to be any more chairs. Shaking the shoulders, shaking the legs a little bit. Okay, we're going to come into a restorative posture. You'll be glad to hear. So we're going to come into a ragdoll. How nice. So give the back a treat by bending the knees and letting everything start to disintegrate. The chin comes to the chest, the hands slide down the legs. Really start to let your back go. Feel the weight of the back hanging forwards. The knees are bent, the legs are strong. The feet are grounded, literally grounded. Breathe in through the nostrils. Give it some sound. The sigh out through the mouth. Breathe in deeply. Fill your wings, fill your lungs, fill these ribs here at the sides. And nice, long, expressive sigh. Oh, much better it feels, making some sound. Have a little sway side to side, shifting the weight from the right to the left, left to the right, enjoying that feeling of shifting the weight. Free yourself up. Now we're going to lift. So identify the base of the spine and just lift just from there first of all. Leave the body hanging and slowly, slowly keep breathing in and out, and as slowly as you can start to unravel. See if you can identify each little vertebrae lifting, lifting, lengthening through the spine. To your shoulders, lift up, sink back, chest lifts, head lifts. Head lifts, the crown like a helium balloon, feet sink into the ground. Good. Little balance here. Balance, a softer balance now for the heron. A lovely focusing, mind focusing balance. Put the weight onto the left foot. Breathing in, lift that right knee, lift the arms up, bring the hands together. Lift the knee really high. Breathing out, the hands come down, then the right leg comes down, the right foot comes onto the ground. You shift the weight onto the right and inhaling, lift that left knee high, lift the arms high, palms come together. Breathing out, lowering down. The foot to the floor, the hands to the sides. Just taking your time, moving in time with your breath. Enjoying that shift of weight, enjoying the balancing while moving, enjoying the wobbles. Good. This time if you want to, you can include the leg extension. So inhale, lift up. Exhale, the arms are coming down. Slowly still, keep pushing that Left heel out, extending the leg, breathing in, then you can lift that left knee up. Lift the arms up and breathing out, lower the leg down. So we just add that extra move in if you want to do that. If you need to move a little bit faster, that's okay. Breathing in, lift the arms up, lift the knee, breathing out, push that heel out, extend the leg, arms come down. Breathing in, lift the knee, lift the arms up, lengthen, breathing out. Give it your full breath, give everything your full breath, your full attention, breathing in. Let's do one more each side. Breathing out, push that heel out, arms come down. Breathing in, lift the knee, lift the arms, inhale, exhale, lower down, slowly, arms come down, foot comes down. Last one, breathing in. Lifting up high, breathing out, push that heel out. Strong leg in front of you, breathing in. And breathing out, lower the foot down, bring the hands down, slowly to the side. Okay, so still moving and breathing, we're coming into our half sun salutes. Check your feet or hips with apart and parallel. Bring your hands to your heart center, lift your chest, your heart center towards your thumbs there. Breathe in. As you breathe out, let the fingers point to the ground. And as you breathe in, lift the hands up, bring them together above the head, look up at the hands meeting, and breathing out, the face comes forward, the knees bend, the fingertips come to the ground. Breathing in, straighten the arms, back, legs, open the chest, look forwards. Breathing out, forward bend. Bend the knees a lot. Breathing in, push up through the feet, strong legs, reach up with the hands. Exhaling, lower the arms down. Breathing in all the way up. Breathing out, chest comes forward, knees bend. Really take that chest forward, fingertips to the ground. Breathing in, chest opening, shoulders back, look forwards. Breathing out, forward bend, straight legs. Bend the knees a lot. Now lift your gaze. Inhale, look up at the hands coming together. Breathing out, release. So this combination of strength, intensity, softness, strength and lengthening. Inhaling, exhaling, releasing. Bend the knees a lot, breathing in. Push up, strong body, long body, breathing out. Let's do a couple more of these. Breathing in, strong. Breathing out, take the chest forward, strong belly here. Knees are bent, fingertips come to the ground. Straighten the legs, the arms, back, chest is open, look forwards. Breathing out, slowly forward bend. Bend the knees a lot, breathing in all the way up. Push up through the feet. Look up at the hands, breathing out, arms come down. Let's make this the last one, breathing in. All the way up, breathing out, bend the knees, fingertips come to the ground. Breathing in, look forward, straighten the legs, arms back. And breathing out, forward bend, straight legs. Bend the knees a lot, breathing in all the way up. Breathing out, arms come down. Just stand for a moment in Tadasana. Maybe we'll just bring the hands to the heart center. Just look at the hands. All the fingers are connected, the hands are connected, the palms. They're pressing together a little bit. The shoulders are back, the elbows are out to the side. The chest is lifting up towards those hands. Shoulders are down, chin is tucked in, back of the neck is long. Maybe have a little bit of a wiggle of that neck. Feet are sinking into the ground, knees are soft, kneecaps are lifting, pointing the tailbone to the ground, strong belly, open front here, soft and open. Strong back, strong back. When your back is upright and open, it allows the front. When your back is upright and strong, it allows your front to be open and soft. Yeah, close your eyes for a moment in Tadasana, making sure you're not gripping the earth with your toes. Feel from the soles of the feet. Put your attention into your soles of the feet. Feel that. And if you're finding that difficult, just wiggle the toes so you can feel that a bit more. With the eyes closed, it makes it easier to feel. I'm feeling the ankles and feeling the calves and the knees, feeling all these different parts of the body in there, the work they're doing in this moment. The thighs and the hips and the abdominals and the belly and the chest and the shoulders and the arms and elbows, hands and the collarbone and the neck and the head, chin, the jaw, the cheeks, the eyes, and the crown of the head. Breathe in and out through the nostrils, just feeling that sense of upright, open, centeredness, focus, and release. Okay, let's move into the kind of lower, coming onto the ground a little bit. So first of all, we're going to come into a forward bend. So breathing in, extend or hold the back, whichever you prefer. Breathing out, we're coming into forward bend, strong belly to come forwards. Bring the fingertips to the ground. Breathing in, look forwards, fingertips, and on the out breath, we're going to put the weight onto the left foot, take a step back with the right, and then take a step back with the left. So we're coming into a downward dog position. Okay, so really think about lengthening from the fingertips to the base of the spine. The heels are coming down slowly. Hopefully the backs of the legs will be a bit more warmed up after those forward bends. But really think about keeping that tummy tucked in, as if the abdominals are flying inwards and upwards. Pushing into the hands, the fingers are spread wide. The palms are open to the floor. Also think about strengthening the thighs. Good. Okay, coming onto your knees. Sit back into your heels. At last, have a little rest. Take the arms forward, bring the forehead down to the ground. In the pose of the swan. Fill the back with air, breathing in. Breathing out through the mouth. Release. Make sure you're really comfortable here on the ground. You always have different options where you want to put your head, on the back of your hands if you prefer. Widen the knees. Maybe have a little sway side to side. Release out through the mouth. Let go everything. Bring to mind anything you really feel like you want to let go of. Loosen your grip on. Yeah, what's in the way? What's had its day? Just let it go as you breathe out. Through the mouth. Okay. Keeping the hands where they are. Let's come back onto all fours. We're going to come up into an up dog. So first of all, you want to take that right foot back. We're coming into a kind of plank position. Left foot back onto the toe. So we're in this plank, and then you just drop the hips down. Open the chest, shoulders are down away from the ears as much as possible. Try not to let them collapse. So a long neck. If you feel that's too strong, you can always put your knees on the ground. Strong on the wrists as well. So have an elbow slightly bent. It means the rest of the arms start to work. If you lock your elbows, you're shoving your shoulders forwards and putting a bit too much pressure on your wrists, I think. Open the chest, breathe. And then come back into downward dog, breathing in, lift the bottom, and breathing out to come into downward dog. As a release, you can always come down to the ground anytime you're feeling it's a bit too much for you. So we're just going to take a small side step with the left foot, so it's coming more central. Lift the right leg high, point the toe. Just going to rotate that right ankle. So drawing a circle with the big toe of the right foot in one direction and then take it in the other direction. And it's quite good to do this just to keep your attention on something different. And lower that right foot down. Same on the other side now. Let that right foot land and then lifting the left leg, extend, point the toe, push back through the hands, rotate the left ankle now, round in a circle, drawing as big a circle with your big toe as you can. Keep everything else active and strong, rotating in the opposite direction now, loosening up that whole leg, bringing the left foot down. And again, coming back down to your knees, sit back into your heels, extend the arms forwards, bring the forehead to the ground. Breathe in deeply, expand your lungs, breathe. Good. Let's come back onto all fours once more. And again, plank. We're going to plank, but we're going to use to come into the plank by taking that again, that right foot back, then the left foot back onto the toes, making the chest be above the hands, not the face. So I want the body in a straight line, soften the elbows, open the chest, strong legs, particularly the thighs, pushing the heels back, strong body. Good. You can always do this with the forearms on the ground and sinking the fingers if you want to. So you're still in a plank there, but you're a bit closer to the ground. Or obviously you can do this with the knees on the ground. You're still working your upper body there. And then we're going to come down to the ground. You can bring the knees down first, or you can lower down if you're feeling strong. Then you get a rest, so it's worth it. Rest on the side of the head, or you can make a pillow with your hands. And rest on the backs of the arms there. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel the breath moving and expanding against the ground. Again, have a little bit of a sway, just rocking the body. Just enjoy that little bit of swaying. It always comforts the body a little bit. And then come to a stillness. So let's slide the hands forwards now. Well, the jellyfish, as I like to call this. Bring them forward to the ground. Use the inhale to lift the left leg and the right arm and lower down on the out breath. Then inhaling, lift the left arm and right leg and lower down on the out breath. So we're just moving with the breath. Try and think about lengthening this lovely long line across the body, this beautiful diagonal. Inhale, lift. Lift the gaze, look forwards where that left hand is going or whichever hand you're raising. Breathe out, soften the body. So we're making ourselves very extended, strong, and breathing out. Again, you know, a lot of the practice is about really playing with the dynamics, the energies, freeing up the tension. So really see if we can extend, make it even more extended and strong and even more soft and relaxed. Breathe out fully. Do one more either side. Really breathe out and just feel the whole body softening before we switch to the other side. Inhaling, exhaling. So sweep the hands back now. We're going to do a locust position. So we need to have our hands in fists. And you put the fists, I'll show you first of all, this is going to be under the body, but the fist is in this kind of dip here. So this is happening under the body though. Watch might get in the way. So they're sitting in these little kind of pockets here. And you can put your thumbs inside your fists is good. And try and get the arms a bit underneath the body. The forehead comes to the ground. So it's a bit of a strange one to get into, but it's really interesting. And this has a very important pressure point, this point here. A lot of arteries are coming into this area. So as you inhale, you're going to lift the legs. Inhale, hold, just for 3 seconds, and then lower down, slowly on the out breath. Just take a moment to reset. Breathing in and breathing out. And again, lift the legs. So the pointed toes, legs together, inhaling. Hold. You'll feel that pulsing where your fists are, and lower down slowly on the exhale. Have a rest. Breathe in, breathe out. We'll do one more of these. Breathing in, lift the legs. Hold for a second, and then lower them down. You can take the hands away. Slide the hands forward. Push into the hands. Walk the hands back. And we'll come into the pose of the child. So we'll sit back into the heels, sweep the arms back. Yeah, just get some openness in the lower back. There's a strong back bend there. So just free that up by just resting in this position, back to the arms on the ground. Let's just make these funny horse noises again, breathing in through the nostrils. Just loosening the lips, the mouth, the lips and tongue. Yeah, make some sound. It's good to make sound. We'll do that one more time. Breathe in through nostrils, then. Okay. So we're just going to come back up to kneeling now. See how that feels. Just the hands on the thighs there. Sitting up tall. See how this feels. If this is feeling very uncomfortable, don't forget you can always put padding. You can sit on a cushion behind under back of your knees. And you can put a blanket on the front of your feet if that's feeling painful. Or you can sit on a few cushions and put them between your knees and sit up on cushions. But just see how this feels now for a moment, opening the chest. Good. And we'll come up onto high knees now. And we won't go into the full camel, we're going to do a little kind of small camel. So we just take the hands to the lower back, bring the elbows close together, and take the hips forward. You can have the toes tucked under if you want, but as we're not going into the full camel, we can have them flat behind. The hips come forward, the chest is open, everything is open here. So this is really expansive, front opening, very expressive, increasing our receptivity. Breathe, support yourself there with the hands though. Use the inhale to lift up, straighten up, sit back onto the heels. Good. Take the hands forwards. Let's loosen up the back a little bit with a simple cat stretch. So inhaling, lift the gaze, take the chest forwards, shoulders back. Exhaling, tuck the tail under. Let that ripple up through the spine, arching the spine, the chin comes to the chest. Inhaling, lifting the tail first of all, that ripples up through the spine till the chest comes forward. Just enjoy this lovely movement. Close your eyes if you feel like that might be useful or interesting. You can try it out, see how it feels. And just moving and flowing. See if you can move your body to the breath, or just allow the breath to move your body. You can imagine the breath is in the spine. Inhaling, the chest opens, the shoulders come back, you look forwards and upwards, and then the tail tucks under. And it's really lovely just to arch up. Feel the back lifting up out the shoulders, bring the chin to the chest, you're looking back at the knees if your eyes are open. If they're not, you're just feeling into this. Breathing in, breathing out fully, arch and lift that spine. Giving the spine a bit of balm. Yeah. Moving and breathing. One more, breathing in and out. And breathing out. Okay, sit back into the heels again. Bring the forward to the ground. Just rest down for a moment. We're going to come back to that position. Just take a rest. Breathing in. Breathe out through the mouth. Come back to all fours. Let's see. I'm going to do these opposites again. We're doing a lot of opposites today. A lot of cross-lateral movements. So we start off by lifting the left leg and the right hand, making a lovely long line, and breathing out, bringing the hand and the knee down. Breathing in, extend, breathing out, coming down. Opening. It's all about expansion and opening the body. Yeah, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And tension's quite, it's a strong dynamic in the body. And it's only when it starts to become a habit or a pattern that it starts to become problematical. If we can, use tension to our advantage, we choose when we tense up. Because obviously when we tense, when we extend, when we make effort, then we soften. So we get like the pleasure of the softening, but also the strength and dynamic. We need to find the space between. But to find the space between, we need to experience the extremes. So we extend and we release. Tension is necessary, expansion and contraction are necessary. So we just need to start to feel that we can control these elements and enjoy them and play with them. So one more with the left hand and right foot. Looking forwards, bringing the hand down. Okay. So We're just going to move into a lunge here. So a nice way to do that is we extend that right leg back, point the toe, and then bring the knee forwards, lift up onto the fingertips, bring that right foot forwards. So it's landing between the hands. Come up onto a high kneeling position. If you want to pad that knee up, you can. Breathing in, lift the arms up, bring the hands together. Breathing out, just taking the hips forwards, taking the hands back, looking up, opening the chest. So much chest opening today. Front of the body is getting lots of liveliness. Heart opening, expressive. Breathe. And bring the hands to the floor again. Make a bit of space so you can send that right foot back. And then we're going to extend that left leg back, point the toe, bring the knee forward, take the weight onto the right foot, right hand, so you can just lift onto the fingertips of the left, so you can bring that foot forward, swing it forward, ends up between the hands. However you get there is okay. Come up to high kneeling. Make sure you feel balanced there. Widen the stance if you need to. Breathing in, lift the arms up. Bring the hands together. Take the hands back, chest forward. The hips are coming forwards. Open up, breathe deeply. Enjoy. Expand. Breathing in and breathing out. Lower the hands down to the ground. You can take that left foot back. Okay. Let's come down to the ground, but we're going to come onto our back. So however which way you want to do that, just find a nice easy way. Come onto your back. Bend the legs out. We'll have a little rest on the ground. Have a little rest lying on the ground. In Shavasana. Just let your body rest for a second. Feel the whole back and its connection to the ground, to the earth. Breathe in through the nostrils. Sigh out through the mouth. Yeah, it's good to be here. Let's bend the knees and hug the knees for a moment. Okay. Have a little rock side to side in the lower back. The back is supported. And we're just giving it a little bit of balm, a little bit of comfort. Yeah, enjoy. Let's draw a big circle, keeping the knees together, hands on top of each kneecap. Breathing in, take the knees away, breathing out, pull the knees into the body. Let's do this lovely big circles. And you can do this without your hands if you want to get a bigger circle, and you want to get a bit more working flexibility in the abdominals. And change direction. Breathing in, breathing out. Try and coordinate the movement to the breath. Breathing in, you're making space for the air so the knees come away. Breathing out, you're squeezing the knees into the body. And you can do the same thing with or without the hands. Good. Hug the knees. Extend the legs up to the ceiling, arms up to the ceiling. Stretch the fingertips up. And let's rotate the wrists and ankles all at the same time. Just enjoy that enlivening of the legs and arms, and in the other direction, and just watching the feet and the hands. Yeah, softer movement, and then hug the knees again. Put the feet on the floor, slide the legs away, hands either side of the body. We're going to do this little sequence of movement. So inhaling, lift the arms up, above the head. So again, opening the front of the body. As you breathe out, you push the back into the ground, lift the knees up, bring them into the chest. Then breathing in, extend, push the heels up to the ceiling. Breathing out, bend the knees, bring them into the chest. Breathing in, either slide the feet away or have the feet away from the ground. And breathing out, the arms coming forward. So we'll do this a few times. Lovely sequence, very engaged, but also soft again. Breathing in, lift the arms up, let them rest on the ground above the head. Breathing out, push the back into the ground, draw the knees up, squeeze them into the body. Inhaling, push the heels up. Exhaling, draw the knees in. Inhaling, extend the legs away, either sliding the feet away or whichever you prefer. Breathing out, the arms come forward. So we're moving all the time. The inhale is the expansive movement, the expressive one. So the arms are coming up, expansive, we're expanding the body. The exhale is the more contracting movement, so the knees coming in, drawing in, getting smaller. The inhale, we're extending the backs of the legs, pushing the heels up.
The exhale, bringing the knees back into the body, contracting. Inhaling, extending the legs away, expanding. Exhaling, closing the movement down to bring the hands back to the start position. Let's do one more of these. Breathing in. Arms come up. Just enjoy the flow. Try and keep the movement smooth and flowing. Breathing out, knees come in. Breathing in, extend the legs. Breathing out, bend the knees. Breathing in, extend the legs. Breathing out, the arms come forward slowly, slowly. Out breath, out breath, out breath. Again, bring the knees up to the chest, hug the knees, have a little rock and roll. And then place the soles of the feet on the ground. We'll do a little lying twist, one of my favorites. So have the feet a bit further away from the buttocks. And you can either have the feet, side of the feet together, or have them wide apart, maybe as wide as the mat. You can try both. Extending the arms away from the sides, palms flat down. Breathing in to the nostrils, breathing out. Let the knees fall to your left, let the head go to the right. See if you can really breathe out long to release, release, release. And wait for the in-breath before you lift the knees to center, lift the head to center. So we really want to see if we can lengthen the breath. And the best way to do that is to keep breathing out beyond the point where you think you've breathed out. We're letting the knees fall from one side to the other, and the head is going in the opposite direction. Inhaling, lifting the knees and the face. Exhaling, lowering the knees down to one side, head goes over to the other, looking right down the arm. And again, this is definitely a movement which you can do with your eyes closed if you prefer. You can try it, see how it feels. Immediately, as soon as we close our eyes, there is a different feeling. We feel much more. All the senses are much more amplified as soon as you switch off the dominant visual sense. Breathing in. Let's make this the last one. So finishing up with the knees going one way, head going the other. Inhale, lift up to center. And then just hug the knees once more. That's always going to feel good. And our back's working hard today, so we're just giving you lots of release. Rocking side to side. Feet on the ground, slide the legs away. Give yourself a full extension. Arms above the head, point the toes. Just feel, how's your body feel? How's your energy feel? How vital is this body? How are we experiencing our life? Yeah, even into the fingers and toes, giving them a real wiggle. Maybe feeling that, extending the right arm away, just seeing how that feels. Extending the left heel away from the center. Extending the right heel away from the center, pushing it away. Extending the left hand away from the center, and fingertips reaching away. And then just have a little bit of a wiggle on the ground. We're going to come into a relaxing position. So you might want to lie in a semi-supine position, or you may want to lie in Shavasana, or whatever you choose. Hands on the body if you prefer. That feels kind of nice today, just healing, soothing, feeling. And breathe. So find your position. Breathe. Breathe. Feel yourself supported. Whatever position you're in, feel your body is supported on the ground. Breathing softly in and out through the nostrils. Eyes are closed. Eyes are closing. Take your focus inwards. And first of all, just take your attention around your inner landscape, around your body. Noticing how the body is feeling right now. Your inner nature. Even when we don't go outside, there's a inside on the inside. So we can just have a little explore. And the inner landscape is infinite. So we just take our attention around. Notice how our attention is as well. Maybe it feels a little bit more steady, clearer. Maybe it just is very fast and busy. And accepting how we are right now. Feeling the breath moving softly.
breath is taking care of itself, coming in and out through the nostrils. Without you having to do anything, the breath is just happening. The body is being breathed. Feel that flow of breath. Feel the flow of breath is easy and natural, soft. With every soft little out breath, the body softens. Just watch the body softening. Observe it. Notice this amazing phenomenon, like how the body softens with the out breath. Everything is just sinking into the ground. Feel the support of the ground beneath your body. Feel yourself really settling and sinking. Allowing your body to drop, giving it total rest just for a couple of minutes. Body coming back into the earth, sinking back into the earth, whole body. Notice your thoughts. Notice the flow of thoughts coming and going. And just taking that small side step so that you can look at those thoughts, observe them coming in and going out. So there is a flow of thoughts, but we're not getting entangled with them. We're just watching them. As if we were just sitting on the side of a road, just watching the cars passing. We're not getting in any of those cars, but just watching them, like they're just moving. We're staying still and steady. Still and steady. There's nothing to do here. Breath coming in, breath going out. Slowly, slowly come back to the day. Slowly, slowly move your body. Notice how you feel. Notice the impact of your practice. Very good to do this. Yeah, and acknowledge yourself for being here and coming to the practice. Yeah, breathe, enjoy your breath, move your body. Start to stretch your body, start to hug your knees, do whatever feels good to you. Okay. And slowly come up to seated. As you come to seated, let's just rub the body. As we rub this body, we're just acknowledging it even more and just, if we can, appreciating it. If we can, loving this skin, this hair, this face, these arms, these hands, just taking a look at them. Yeah, and bring the palms together. Let's make some fire. Lots of fire between the palms of the hands. Breathe. Give it breath. Yeah, extra hot. Bring that heat to the heart center. Close your eyes. Yeah. And bring to mind your sankalpa, your intention. Maybe there's something new. Maybe it's something ongoing. And we say our intention to ourselves in positive words. And we say it with conviction, meaning, and purpose. And we also just take a moment while we're here in our heart space just to have a moment of remembering all of our ancestors and all the people who have, fought and been at war and done their duties. We give them a bit of a moment and some love and some healing. Good. Thank you very much for your practice. Namaste. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.